On this 50 point, fucking A. On this 50 point inspection, I have Ghost in the Laboratory. This is a double IPA coming in at 8.5%. It is a collaboration between Equilibrium Brewing Company. They're out of Middleton, New York, and that's where this beer is brewed. And it's collabed with Parish Brewing Company, and they're somewhere out of the south. I'm not sure if it's like New Orleans or something like that. Anyways, I've only had one other beer from Parish before, and I haven't been picking up a lot of Equilibrium lately, but they seem to do okay with their collaborations, and I've heard good things about, well, Ghost in the Machine, which would be the Parish beer, and then this one, the collab with Ghost in the Laboratory. So I've also heard that pronounced both ways, at least here in the Northeast. We say laboratory. Other parts of the state, or not state, the country, you might hear them say laboratory. I think maybe they watched too much Dexter's Labs when they were kids. My laboratory. Alright, anyways, that's can art. This is 1 month old at the time of this inspection. A little bit less than 1 month, actually. It's only about 3 weeks. So let's go ahead in and crack this one open. Alright, so it pours with a frothy, sudsy white head. The color of the beer itself is a nice milky orange. Yeah, looks nice actually. Let's get some aromas from afar. Oh yeah, there's a bit of grassiness, but a bit of a melon kick. There's what fruit is it? It's fruity for sure. It's like, all right, so there's like a passion fruit, there's mango, pineapple, a little bit orange citrus, there's melon notes in there, a little touch of pink bubblegum on that whiff. There does seem to be a spice note, so there might be some. Damn, I'm forgetting certain names of fruits now. This is awesome. Welcome to being older. Fucking yeah. Non-avocado. The other thing, guava. There we go. Maybe a little bit of a guava with a kind of spice note that's coming off of it. But yeah, let's dive on in now for the first swig. Yeah, cheers. All right up front, hit with a malt presence. It's very wheat and oat, like forward. A little bit of kind of like a crackery, slight bread type note, all from the malt. I am getting a bit of a grassiness throughout this beer. There's also some melon notes I noticed. Let's dive back in. Cheers. Yeah, it's melon, there's citrus, there's grassiness. I'd say there's a touch of passion fruit. Very grassy on the finish. Bitterness, I'd say, is moderate. EQs, yeah, I mean, they brewed it, but they're definitely playing a big part. A lot of their beers have that melon note when they're hitting right and when they're not oxidized. And this one's not oxidized, so once again, like I said, the collaborations for some reason seem to be not harmed by EQ. Whew. Let's try to talk about this body and carbonation since I'm belching. Yeah, it's like a medium body. It has a smoothness to the palate, but there's very fine, spritzy carbonation bubbles on this. So it's like soft, but then there's little pinpricks of carbonation. It's fizzy. It's got a fizziness to it. It is also drying to the palate. I am picking up on more kind of citrusy rind type notes as well, kind of mixing in with that grass on the finish. Yeah, but the melon is right throughout all of it. Just a little splash of passion fruit in there. Yeah, it's time for me to score this. Okay, I am back. Let's go to Untapped first before giving my score. Alright, so it says using a mashed up grain bill from straight out of the laboratory and Ghost in the Machine. We used a massive dose of CO2 extract, Citra Incognito, and our hand-selected Citra T-90s on the hot side, followed by an insane amount of Citra LUPOMAX and our hand-selected Citra T-90s for the double dry hop, the heaviest dry hop in Equilibrium's history. Ghost in the Laboratory pours opaque and vivid yellow and has very strong aromas of extreme mango, supported by tropical nectar. The flavor is explosive, with extremely saturated notes of mango smoothie, Grovestand Orange Juice with plenty of pulp, orange tang, tropical fruit cup and syrup, dank grass, and a rainbow melon creamsicle note from our EQ juice finish. Alright, so out of 7,441 ratings, this beer averages out at a 4.39 out of 5, which on my scale would put this as a very good beer. Alright, now let's go ahead and look at what I scored, or listen to how I scored. However you want to say that, I gave this a 6 out of 6 for the appearance. I gave it an 8 out of 10 for the aromatics. For the flavor score, I was at a 16 out of 19. I really liked the way that I was picking out both the EQ equivalent of this, and I'd say there's something with that kind of grass note and stuff as well that I kind of recognize that from the Parish beer that I had, which was the Monarch butterfly one. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but I had that when I was down in Texas, so it was very memorable drinking that in the hotel room, and it kind of brought me back there on my vacation down in Texas there last year. So yeah, it was nice to be able to kind of pick out both parties' portion of this brew. Yeah, so 16 out of 19 if I didn't already say that for the flavor score. 5 out of 5 for the body, and I was at an overall of 8.5 out of 10, which is going to land the collaboration between Equilibrium and Parish Brewing and their Ghost in the Laboratory double IPA with a BuMpY 43.5 out of 50, which is going to put this as a very good beer. I do recommend it. Very good. This is one, I'm not even sure what I think I paid like $6.75 for the one can. I don't even know what a 4-pack of this would cost. Equilibrium, like I said, I hadn't really been picking much of their stuff up, so their prices may have gone up, much like other halves. But this would be a nice one to have a 4-pack of, given the price isn't too steep. But anyways, cheers, and thank you all for watching.